Well, good evening, everybody. This is Keith with Positively Osceola and another version or another episode of our Coffee Club Talk. And you'd think this would be coffee right now, but guess what? I forgot to go get. So, we always love coming here and speaking to and just having a good time discussing great topics with great folks. But tonight is extra special. And so we're going to chat for a few minutes when people kind of pop on and just hang out. So how you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Great. We had some cool German Shepherd talk a few minutes ago, right?
It was nice.
Any German Shepherd talk is good German Shepherd talk, I think.
I can't understand them, though. It's the accent.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You try, So how was your day? Good day, everybody?
I had a good day.
That's cool.
Serona, how about you?
I've had a wonderful day. The weather is amazing. We're getting towards that nice, cool, crisp, yummy air. So I am on cloud nine.
It's coming this weekend. It's going to be sweet. So let's go ahead. We're getting a few people popping on. Let's go ahead and if I can find where I am, we'll make it official. Here we go. So, like I said, there's Todd enjoying some fine caffeinated beverage. We're gonna have fun tonight. So, like I said, we really enjoy getting some time to be able to speak to people about what they're doing and just whether it be organizations, businesses, individuals. So tonight, special evening tonight. A friend of mine, two friends of mine. That would be Todd Zimmerman. Hey, Todd.
Hello.
And a little further over, Serona Lake. How are you?
Hello, namaste, and thank you for having us.
Well, it is our pleasure and an honor to see both you fine folks. So we are here tonight to talk about Secret Library. Am I correct?
We'd love to, but we can talk about whatever you want. But that's kind of why we're here.
Exactly. Yeah, we have been known to move to the left when we didn't intend to, but. So why don't you go ahead? Let's just go right at it for those folks who are popping in. Explain to us what we're talking about when we say secret library, what that is. And I kind of said earlier, I can't remember a conversation we had where the word COVID didn't come into play somehow. I don't know. It just happens. Mostly when we say it's not going to happen, it happens. But the truth is, a lot of things have taken place that has certainly been unfortunate when it comes to COVID-19. Many dominant amount of things. But a lot of things have come about also on the creative side that by necessity, I guess, had to take place. And so you certainly have done something very creative. I hope you'll share that with us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks, Keith. So let me introduce myself to people here. My name is Todd Zimmerman, and my company is Oddities Entertainment. And that company has been around for almost 20 years now, but we've been creating shows and sending performers into the theme parks here in the Central Florida market, as well as down in Tampa and in some cases around the country. So we've had the opportunity for performers to engage in live performances and work with all of these great theme parks here in town until, as you said, we have to mention the COVID thing. And suddenly a lot of our performers found themselves out of work. So as you said, necessity is the mother of invention, right? And so we wanted to continue to perform because it's not just about a paycheck. Most performers historically kind of live from paycheck to paycheck, but I think they really live from applause to applause because that's kind of what fills our soul and being able to be creative and artistic at all times. So we took some of that excitement of creating something new and having a reason to do it with the pandemic, and we've created something called the Secret Library. And the Secret Library is a wonderful opportunity for us to bring live entertainment to everyone via the internet, virtually. And it's an opportunity for us to mix a couple of genres. We've got immersive theater there, along with some escape room puzzles and a kind of a whodunit mystery. And so it's about 90 minutes of fun that you get to interact with live performers as the story unfolds. Does that answer your question?
It does. Everything working here.
Oh, well put.
So, Serona, why don't you tell us your part in this?
One more time.
So go ahead and tell us your part in this.
Absolutely. So thank you again for having us. Now, I have been asked to help with finding the secret library. I've been tasked by the head of Delphic Solutions, who is a good personal friend of mine that I have been life coaching and guiding for a little while now. And I have a tendency towards the mystical. And I just thought, gosh, what kind of insight can I bring to this? So I've done everything that I can. I reference my crystals. I burn some incense. I'm always going to lay some cards down, try to figure out exactly what we need, and do everything I can to help you get to that information and get to that message.
Wonderful, well said. So how do we best take somebody through that experience that might be checking this out right now? How do we start it?
So you're going to want to experience the secret library on a desktop or laptop computer. We don't want to send them in on a phone because the world is pretty vast that we've created, and looking at something through that phone is a little bit too small. And tablets sometimes get a little glitchy as well. So make sure you check it out through your laptop or your desktop. And what you're going to find is that you are immersed into this world through kind of what's like a clue board. If you remember the old game Clue, we've created a virtual mansion that is run by, as Serona said, the head of Delphic Solutions. And in there, you have an opportunity to move from room to room and interact with the hosts that are there, like Serona, while you're trying to discover the mystery of the secret library. Now, the nice part about this is, if you think of like an escape room where, 8 to 10 people kind of get into a room, we do the same thing here. Each room can hold about 8 or 9 participants. And when I say participants, I mean the screen, right? Because it's like how we're interacting now. It's through this video monitor system. But we can have 8 or 9 people in a room at one time. They have the opportunity to interact with our hosts and get clues to discover the mysteries. In some cases, solve puzzles as well, but they also have the opportunity to interact with each other. So if you want to bring a group of friends with you where you're all calling in from around the world, really, you can do that, still meet up in this virtual mansion and play this game, this experience together, or you can meet some new friends because we have the ability to have about 63 people in each show every night. Really?
So how long does a typical show last?
It's 90 minutes. Depending on how savvy you are at solving some puzzles, of course, but it's about 90 minutes long, and there are puzzles, like I said. There's a mystery element, and there's just an opportunity to sit back and meet some of these fascinating hosts. Again, like Serona, who's with us, we have live music every night, so you can come and just enjoy some music as well. But it's really a lot of fun, and again, an opportunity for our performers to do what they do best, which is make you laugh, make you smile, and forget about your cares for about 90 minutes.
I had to say, I don't think I saw it coming that how this would hit the creative side of our culture, but it really has. I mean, and it's just, it's certainly been frustrating, but again, you see people coming up with ways to be who they are, and it is about connecting. This is, to me, this is ingenious. So should we show? I've got a short clip. Should we show that kind of to depict what you've been describing?
Yeah, absolutely. If you would.
Sure. Let's do it. Verona. Nice. Very
Hopefully that
cool.
gives you a little idea of what's going on. Again, because I think that's one of the exciting factors of it is kind of learning that new interaction that we have to do. But it's a fun little platform to be able to come and do that with, and really kind of, like I said, check out for 90 minutes and check in, having a good time.
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that it's very interactive. You know, my son is 20 years old, and they have certainly, through Xbox, he doesn't seem to be having any withdrawal symptoms in social. He's figured it out. He seems to be getting through it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the funny thing is I've got two girls who are doing e-learning right now at home, and they get done and they're like, oh, I've been sitting in front of the computer all day long. And the next thing you know, they're sitting in front of their tablet and they're playing. And I'm like, what are you doing? Well, now I can do it for fun. Sure. So now you can do it for fun.
Well, we still want that connectivity, even though we can't physically be close to each other. I mean, we still are going to want that connectivity. And this definitely gives you the opportunity to interact with people who aren't even in the state. You can, get together, have this incredible night out in this incredible night.
Damn. I've said to some other, there are some things that will live on past this particular time that we're going through. And I mean, technology certainly has been stretched in a bunch of different ways. I mean, right now we're discussing something that would have had to happen. You would have had to been in our studio. We would have had to sit around a table with 3 or 4 cameras, and we're good to do that. We love it. But this isn't, we're all going to be able to sign off and grab a sandwich in 30 seconds,
Exactly right. And the nice part, Keith, and we do really appreciate you inviting us here tonight, but, in this particular instance, we've created something that can go nationwide, that you can connect with friends and family across the country. And in my wife's case, she's European, so she can connect with some friends back home through this experience. But for those of you here in Osceola County, the nice part is you are also contributing to the salaries, the income of people, performers that don't have that right now if you come and play the game, because these are all local performers that they're doing their best to continue to do what they do best. And so it is an opportunity for us. And again, thank you for allowing us to share that. But to tell everyone here locally, there's still some things that you can do, but you can also share it with your friends and family and get together from around the country. So we appreciate this.
Yeah, I think you made a great point, and I think probably everybody has seen that. And wasn't an expected scenario to see so many performers not doing what they do so well. And again, yeah, you're right. If you support this, you're going to have a blast. It's certainly going to be intriguing, and then performers are going to be performing. So, Rona, why don't you tell us how does it feel for you to be engaged in this particular solution as opposed to well, I guess the best way to put it is, why don't you just give us a highlight of how it affects you being able to do this?
Well, it definitely has to. You're outside of your comfort zone, right? When you're so used to kind of talking and feeding off of people's energies face to face, this has been a huge adaptation that we've had to make. But everything changes and the world keeps on keeping on, and we have found a way to do just that. I've been able to reach people that I never would have met before. I've been able to introduce people to a lot of what I love to do, and help as much as I can from my little nook.
Hey, Serona, I have a question for you because you tap into the ethereal a little bit, the mystical. Do you have your cards with you tonight?
I always have my cards with me. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So I thought maybe one of the things that Serona does is she does kind of spread some sunshine and helps us throughout this, to open the secret library every night. But I thought maybe, Keith, you could pick a card tonight and see if Serona can share your future.
Well, I don't typically do that while we're on the air, but you know what?
We'll keep it very focused, talking just a little bit more about this whole situation. We find ourselves in times that we don't really understand how to navigate. So I'm just going to Siri my way through this and kind of help you your navigation system, right? That's what we can do.
Well said.
So, and there it is. See, the first card that I'm looking at here, and that makes perfect sense. We have the Four of Cups. Now, because here we are. We've been disconnected, right? We feel like we're missing out. Look at this guy. He's social distanced under that tree, wishing he could go out drinking with some friends, right?
I think he might, though.
Yeah, he could, but he can't. But he's trying to do the right thing. He's being far away to keep people closer together. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And this, we just gotta have some patience. That's it. Look, this girl here making herself a drink. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can make yourself a cocktail, sit at home on the couch, turn on your camera, and the next thing you know, Wheel of Fortune's on. So you can sit here and watch TV, or you can hop on your computer, put on a little lipstick, light a candle, grab that glass of wine or coffee, should you so. Very good. You drank right on cue. Good job. And you can have like I said, a fun night out in.
So now, Serona, if you would just cover your ears for just a second.
Okay.
Character in the secret library. Her real name is Vanessa. She's a performer. So she did a great reading to give us a little plug for the secret library. But I just want everyone to know that she's an actor. Serona, can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm back. Welcome back.
We had a tech issue.
It happens. No, I know. Sometimes I feel like these online conferences and these online meetings are kind of like modern day seances. We spend half the time being like, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Can you hear us?
Well, I feel sad that the cards are over. I thought that was the highlight of the evening. Can we do more cards?
Here. What I'll do is, again, we are online together, and that energy is energy, and I'll make sure and spread some positivity towards you here. I'll burn some sage. We'll clean all the negativity out of here. That way also we can get rid of some of those pesky technical problems, because let's face it, everyone wants to see me and hear me as much as they can.
No doubt there.
I like to put a little lavender in my sage too, because I need this negativity to just chill out.
Well, I feel better.
I do what I can. You're welcome, Keith.
I much appreciate that. I needed to chill out. Been a little tense today.
I know. I'm trying to counteract this 7 o'clock coffee that you're drinking.
I know. It's an issue.
Herbal teas.
So we're almost at 20 minutes, and if we could go for an hour and 20. It doesn't matter to me, but. So maybe we should do kind of a recap, like a brief recap, highlight, elevator moment. For anybody who just popped in is just trying to figure out what the heck is going on here.
Why is Keith getting his fortune read on the air tonight? What's happening?
What's that lady burning that sage for?
Sure, absolutely. And here's what we'll do at the end. I got a little promo code too if people want to come and join us. So so secretlibrary.io. Make sure you check it out. It's an opportunity for you to play and have a night out in. So it's an opportunity for you to experience the world of the secret library, the mystery of the secret library, and interact with some great actors, solve some puzzles, solve the mystery, and have a good time with yourself at home or friends and family from around the globe, really. So make sure you check out the secretlibrary.io. And if you go to get tickets, I'm going to give you this little special promo code. You enter the word SPARK, S-P-A-R-K, SPARK. You'll get 15% off of your ticket purchase. Nice. And let me be clear on the tickets that one ticket is one screen. So you can have your whole family experience this. You can, family of 4 could be there and join us for the secret library. And now you get a little discount card. That's SPARK when you go to buy tickets.
Ironically, that happening on Amazon Prime's final day. Breaking it out for Secret Library, baby.
That's right. Support local businesses. Amazon's great. We get a lot from them, but this is an opportunity to keep it local.
You got it. So, Rona, anything you'd like to say as we start to close in on the wind down moments?
Yes, I just really, really appreciate the positivity that you brought here. It's so important to kind of give these kooky vibes the brush off right now. And I appreciate you for letting me into your homes.
I think that sums it up right there, folks. Anything you'd like to say, Todd? Anything more? And we'll close it
You know
up.
what? How could I say anything better than what Serona just did? Keeping it positive.
You know, it fits our branding rather well. All right, guys. Well, I super appreciate you. I needed a nice laugh tonight. And in all seriousness, I do want to reiterate that it is an unbelievably great opportunity to support those folks who are ultra creative, that their life is so wound around bringing smiles to other people. That is how so many of us are wired, and certainly you too. And I appreciate you both very much. And so we're going to do our best to keep reminding people that this will have an end to it, and we'll get to see all these smiling faces back in those places that we love to be in. So whether that be theme parks or anything connected to that, I think it's safe to say Central Florida has the finest in entertainment, the finest in performers, and you're representing it well tonight. So we thank you guys.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having us.
Well, again, this is Keith with Positively Osceola, along with Todd Zimmerman and Serona Lake from Secret Library, folks. We're going to keep on mentioning it to you. Together, we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County.